Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and in this video I'm going to show you what I'm working on, and then after that I'm going to show you the crochet kits slash knitting that I got at Five Below. I am finally happy and satisfied with my purchases. Okay, so first I wanted to let you guys know, or just remind you, that I every year knit hats to give as part of a Christmas gift for my second graders. When Flynn was in the hospital a couple years ago, I got kind of, I don't want to say ahead, but I had made a lot. And last year I just decided to donate them to the local warming shelter. And this year I was going to start all over fresh. Now luckily I don't have very many kids in my class this year, so I don't have too much to do. But I wanted to show you the three. So we just got off of a 3-day weekend. The students technically had 3.5 days. So this weekend I made this hat. This is a big twist, and it's like a bubblegum yarn. This is also a big twist yarn. I've made hats out of these two in the past. This one's like a rainbow yarn. And I do have, I'm looking over at my hoard over here, I probably have 2 or 3 more of these and 3 or 4 more of this yarn. They're kind of stripy, nothing amazing. They're cute. Then this is a new yarn that I've never used before. I wasn't liking how it looked on the brim. I thought it looked really busy. Do you see that? So I decided to alternate with a purple, and I'm actually not loving that either. And then the pattern kind of got messed up once I started doing the decrease. So, I mean, it's cute enough. I like the colors, but it just knitted up weird. You see that? This is a mainstay yarn. And it's in the, do they have a name for it? Worsted yarn. I'm trying to find a yarn. You guys, I have something new in right now. So if you're like, Summer, where's your bifocals? Why aren't you looking those? Because a good many of you have reminded me to keep a pair in here. They don't actually have a name on this. Purple blend, that's what they're calling it. This is what it looks like. But when it was knitting up, I just thought it looked very busy. Do you see that down there? So then I put a purple in with it, and then I guess it made it look okay, but I don't know how to knit with 2 colors on a decrease. So then I dropped the purple, and now I think this part just looks weird. Anyway, I have bifocal contacts. Yeah, I know. I didn't even know it was a thing. I went to my eye doctor, and it's actually a contact that's on my eye, but there's rings. And she said, she described it as rings. So if I look in certain places in my contact, I can see far away better. And then if I looked in another place, I can see the up close. I've tried them for a couple days. I'm going to be honest, I really like them because I have been wearing contacts and having to put readers on because with my contacts, I can't see up close. But I have been going through a time in my life where I'm getting real hot. And whenever I have glasses, my glasses start fogging up right over here. And I also have bifocals, which I've worn before, but I just don't like wearing glasses. And like I said, when I all of a sudden get real hot, they start fogging up my glasses. So I'm trying the bifocal contacts, and so far I like them. This is another hat I've started. I'm just to the part where I knit all the way around. Again, this is one of these new mainstay yarns. This is Blue Blend. I think they look better in here. For this one, I decided to not mix a solid color with it. And do you see how it looks so busy? I don't know, I'm not loving it, but I'm making it. This one is just solid Blue Blend. So I have been working on the hats. I have 17 kids in my class this year, so I like to have 2 or 3 extra. I call the kids over and I let them choose their hat. So when we get a little bit closer to Christmas, I will have a video. I like to title it every year, Holy Cats, That's a Lot of Hats. Right now I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm making my 10th hat. So that is on their way. Now, hooray, it's time for the, I went to Five Below. Actually, I went to Ulta because I wanted to get some new blush. I've been doing a liquid blush lately. My daughter talked me into it. And I just take it and I dab it on my fingers and then I rub them together and I go like this. And then I get a brush. And I think I like it. I was running low, so I bought a new one. But then I decided to go to Five Below because Five Below is right next to Ulta. And I thought, I'm going to check out and see if they have those crochet kits. Because remember, I was looking for the ones that Mama Llama Kayla, or Kayla, her YouTube channel, that she was doing. And I found them. Hooray! They finally had them. This is Glenda the Good Witch. Glenda's crochet kit. And then here is Alphaba. Here she is, that poor gal. Look at those angry eyes. So I bought both of these. They have everything that they need in there. Then, I'm just piling stuff up on the floor. That's what I do when I make videos. Then last year, I had a little girl in my class. As you guys, I just told you I make hats for everybody. She has very big hair. Very well styled, very cute. But I just didn't have a hat big enough. And I even came home and tried to make her other hats, and they just didn't fit on her head. So I was feeling a little guilty about that last year, and I saw that they had this kit at the Five Below, and I kind of been thinking for a while, I want to make her this because she loves stitch. She's got on her backpack, she often wears clothes, so I'm going to make this, and I'm going to hide it in her backpack, and then I'm going to give her a little note and say, I'm sorry that your hat didn't fit last year, that I made this. The last thing that I found was a knitting kit. I hate knitting in a round, so I specifically did not choose the cups. They had like boba teas and little cup things and a little coffee cup. I chose this one because I thought maybe it'd be easier, but I was interested in this. Look at that. I'm going to open this up, but first, before I open the knitting kit, I wanted to look at something else because I was looking at Stitch's eyes. And I want to see what they want me to do about his eyes. I don't think I'm liking it from what I can see on the package. And then I'll tell you my grand total. And I better get crack-a-lackin' on these kits. Okay. Yeah, it's what I thought it was. So here is a container of yarn, a little thingy of yarn, a thingy of stuffing, the directions, and a little how-to crochet thing. Then, this is the part I wasn't liking, you guys, and I'll just have to do it, because his eyes are weird. Look at that, they have felt pieces for the eyes and the nose. And then here's the extra yarn colors. Now, I'm actually going to quick look and see, what do they want me to do to attach these eyes? Now, it's going to be easier, I think, because eyes fall out. I'm looking through the brochure to find out what they want me to do with the eyes. Stuff the body, sew body to head. Fold the bottom part of the ears, sew to head. Stuff arms, sew to body. Stuff feet and sew to body. Stick felt nose to the head. Stick felt eyes. They're stickers. I'm probably going to sew them on or super glue them. I don't know, you guys. I'll let you, of course, I'm going to try to do this one right away. But I am going to talk to you guys about this. The last one, the same kind of thing. I was looking in here. I wanted to see what they wanted me to do about the cookie, and look at, it's a felt. They want me to somehow attach this to there. Here's the directions, and again, they want me to put those stickers on there. Ugh. I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be It's going to be a little bit of time because today's Thursday. Friday is school. Jer's football team is going to playoff level 2, and that game is 2 hours away. So I don't know if I'm going to get to it, but I don't know how I feel about this. I'll give you a better review of these. Now, final thing of this video, grand total. The 4 kits all rang up at $5. Actually, the knitting one rang up $4, and the crochet ones were $5. And then I bought some marshmallow peeps, Halloween ones. So my total was $20.53. So keep an eye out. I do have a lot of kits that I've been working on. I got Kayla's kit bug. I bought the axolotl, and I've got to finish those. And then I bought those little cookies. What cookies were they? You know those French ones, the macarons that are animals. And then now I got all these. So I need to get crack-a-lackin'. I do feel, though, more pressing to finish the hats. At least I can crochet because I'm riding a fan bus to the football game on Friday. I can at least knit hats while we're driving because I can pretty much knit in the dark as long as I can feel my stitches. All right, you guys, this is a quick video. I'm going to try to get it up right away. The other video I have coming is pip sticks. Yeah, I didn't make last month's. And so September's or October, or maybe I just got November. I'm thinking it's September. So I have 2 months of pip sticks that I'm going to open in the next video. But I need to get this up and uploaded for you. I have no links in the description to give you, unless, of course, you want to order from the Hooks and Needles. They've got kits and stuff coming out. Maybe I'll order a Christmas kit and do the video for you guys on that. But I got to get this up for you. Okay, you all? Stop by Five Below. Pick up their crochet kits. $5. It's a lot cheaper than the Woobles. The Woobles are like $20 or $30 each. And these kits look really fun. I'm very excited. All right. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next, happy crafting. Bye.